You guys, we need to talk. Justin Bieber kissed Sexy Red on the cheek, but it looked like he aimed for the lips and just missed? Maybe? Maybe not. Either way, that moment lit the internet up. Now, I've seen some messy pop star behavior, but this one's juicy. And not just because Sexy Red had the glow of someone who knew cameras were watching. Let's rewind. It's Sexy Red's 27th birthday. There's champagne, lights, bass pounding like an anxious heartbeat. And out of nowhere, bam, Justin Bieber slides in, plants one on her cheek, smiles like he just won the Super Bowl. And the internet said, "Sir, you have a wife." Fans were quick to hit the comment section with the fire. Someone said kissing a friend like that while married is a bit much. And guess what? Hailey Bieber, queen of pretending everything's fine while the world burns, responded with 3 hearty emojis. Just 3. Not even a caption. That's the social media equivalent of saying, "I'm fine," through gritted teeth. But while the internet's busy diagnosing Bieber's marriage in the comment section, sources are whispering something darker. Allegedly, Hailey's at home stressing over finances, while Justin's out here playing club roulette with rappers. There's even talk that some of his close friends are praying for him. Here's what's wild. Bieber's still attending that megachurch people like to call a cult. You know the one. Pastors with tattoos, mood lighting, and sermons that sound like TED Talks. Recently, Justin Bieber went full moody poet on Instagram. Not another shirtless gym selfie, not another Christian devotional. Nah. This time, it was cryptic captions, hoodie-shrouded soul-searching, and a deep dive into his own anger issues. Right off the bat, he hit us with a post that said, "I got anger issues too, but I want to grow and not react so much SMH." He didn't stop there. Next came a trio of emotional snapshots. A hoodie-hunched Bieber with his head down like he just flunked a pop quiz in self-love. A throwback baby pic that screamed, "I used to be pure." And, wait for it, a moody shot of cargo shipping containers. Because nothing says emotional journey like industrial logistics. Buried in that photo, what appears to be a tiny image of his son, Jack Blues. Blink and you'll miss it. But yeah, dad life is part of this existential Instagram puzzle too. The night before all this cryptic content dropped, Bieber was out in West Hollywood with Hailey, looking clean-cut, well-rested, and almost suspiciously normal. They were spotted at Sushi Park, the kind of place where you can eat overpriced sashimi and maybe cry into your seaweed salad if the vibe hits. So while fans were decoding his posts like a Dan Brown novel, he was just out grabbing some tuna with the missus. But then, a video of him jamming with a band, not saying much, just vibing. Caption: "I think I hate myself sometimes when I feel myself start to become inauthentic." Boom. That one stings. Coming from a guy who spent half his life being polished, packaged, and posted, the word inauthentic probably feels like a punch to the soul. He added something about hating when he changes to please people, which, honestly, sounds like every pop star's memoir starter pack. This isn't the first time Bieber's gone deep on the gram. Earlier this month, he said he's always felt unworthy, which was heavy, even for Justin. And last week, he served up more philosophical vibes, writing, "We have nothing to prove today. Nothing is owed to us, and we don't owe anyone anything." But here's where it gets more tangled. Bieber's been ghosting the stage. He hasn't performed in a while. And one of his former advisors said he's meant to be on stage because that dopamine hit, that's his drug. Also, he sold his music catalog for $200 million last year. That was supposed to give him financial peace. But if peace looks like kissing Sexy Red in a VIP booth, maybe peace is just a myth. To be fair, Bieber's team is pushing back hard. They're calling all of this clickbait stupidity. They say he's healthy, working through things, and actually ahead of the curve with some next-level business moves. They claim he's fine, but even Drake is confused. He hit up Bieber for a collab, slid into his DMs like a thirsty fan, and when he got ghosted, he publicly called him out. That's when you know it's real. Drake, the soft boy king of Take Care, out here begging for a callback. Now let's talk about Skylark, Justin's mysterious new fashion brand. It seems like he's completely ditched Drew House. Sources say he's no longer involved, doesn't want his name associated with it, nothing. Instead, he and Hailey showed up at Coachella wearing Skylark, which sounds like the name of a perfume, but is apparently his next big thing. There are slides, colorful hoodies, and phone cases. Also, dad shoes. Real ones. They look like something your gym teacher would wear on field day, but Bieber's making them fashion. And I'm not mad at it. Skylark has been in the works since late 2023. And of course, the man behind the paperwork is lawyer Bobby, same guy who handled Hailey's skincare brand Rhode. Honestly, Bobby must have a punch card for celebrity trademarks at this point. Now, some fans think Skylark might be Bieber's way of reinventing himself. That maybe this whole media chaos is part of a master plan. Like, what if Justin's creating the narrative of a meltdown just to stage a comeback? I mean, it sounds smart, but also kind of cold. Because even if he's just playing the game, there's still a real wife at home, a real kid, and real people worried about him. This isn't just a publicity stunt, it's a whole mood. Let me just say this, Justin Bieber's got a lot going on right now. He's juggling dad life, Coachella chaos, birthday parties with rappers, and somehow still found time to soft launch a sneaker line. And yet, it's his baby boy, Jack Blues Bieber, who totally stole the show this weekend, without even showing his face. Baby Jack is 7 months old now, and the Biebers have been playing it real low-key when it comes to showing him off. No front-facing baby glamour shots yet, but that didn't stop Justin from giving the fans something to chew on. He dropped a photo of Jack on his belly, face down, right next to a basketball. Now, I'm not saying the kid's already being scouted by the NBA, but I'm also not saying that. The boy looked locked in like he was about to crawl straight to a slam dunk. Meanwhile, Hailey was in her soft mom aesthetic zone. She did one of those before and after Easter posts. You know the kind, this Easter versus last Easter. This year, she's holding Jack tight in a sunshine yellow onesie. Last year, she was rocking a maternity dress and resting a very famous hand on a very famous bump. It was peak sentimental but curated, classic Hailey. And yes, there was a bunny on Jack's outfit, a blue one, because of course. Subtle branding, pastel-coated parenting, the works. While all this tender baby bonding was going down, where was Justin? At Coachella, naturally. Because even the softest dads need a little desert chaos. He was seen vibing hard, shirtless, lit, and possibly high, dancing like nobody's watching, except everyone was. First, he was there for Yates' set with Hailey. Then he popped up again the second weekend, this time solo, lungs apparently full of festival spirit. You can't say the man doesn't know how to balance diapers and debauchery. So, to recap, Justin's a dad, a dancer, a weed-friendly wanderer, and now a footwear god in the making. Hailey's deep in mom life, serving up cozy core Insta content and bringing those Easter throwbacks full circle. And baby Jack? He's out here, belly down, face hidden, already making the internet go feral over a photo that doesn't even show his eyes. That's how you raise a celebrity baby in 2025, with mystery, onesies, and a basketball. Honestly, iconic. If this was a movie, we'd be in the messy middle act right now, the part where the main character loses the plot just before pulling it all together. Or not. Depends on the script. But you tell me, is Bieber on the verge of a rebrand, a breakdown, or both? Is Hailey just posting through the pain, or is she secretly 3 steps ahead of us all? Drop your theories in the comments. No holding back. Are you team let him live, or team somebody check on Hailey? Hit that like button if you've ever texted your group chat. Did y'all see what Bieber just posted? Subscribe for more celebrity tea, chaos analysis, and breakdowns of breakdowns. And don't forget to turn on notifications, because if Justin drops another cryptic post or shows up with a new tattoo that spells growth, you know we'll be here, decoding it in real time. Till next time, keep your timelines messy and your popcorn ready.